it's me Jacob, back with another video. Today I'm starting a new series called Sweet Treats, and this is inspired by my friend Tristan, who asked me to make a cheesecake. So Tristan, this one's for you. So this is actually the second take of this video. The first take kind of ended up like this. Okay, so first I'm noticing I might have baked it just a little too long. We can make a better one. A better looking one at least. Just so. We're going to take this, put it on a plate, and try again. And I felt like I could do better. So this is the second take. I'm going to try it a little differently. So yeah, let's get into it. So the first step is to make sure that your oven is preheated to 325 degrees. So I'm going to turn that on right now. So first we're going to be making our graham cracker crust. In this bowl here, I have about 1.5 cups of finely ground graham crackers. And to that we're going to add 2 tablespoons of sugar and 1 tablespoon of brown sugar. Give that a quick mix. And after you got that mixed to how you like it, we're going to add 7 tablespoons of melted butter. Give that a quick mix. And you're wanting this texture to kind of be like wet sand. So once it reaches that consistency, we're going to stop mixing and put it to the side. So this is kind of the texture that you're looking for. Like wet sand, like I said. You can form it, but it's still crumbly enough that it can fall apart. So here is our graham cracker crust. I have a 7-inch spring-form pan, and here's a little ramekin that I'm going to use to form the crust around on the inside. So we're just going to pour this in here. Start spreading it out a little. Make sure you get all of it. And then just start pressing it up against the sides here with your hands. Once you have it about how you want it to be shaped, we're going to grab our little ramekin here and start forming it, smoothing it out and making sure it just looks nice and uniform. Take your time with this, make sure that you get it how you like it. So once we have it how we like it, that's what mine looks like. We're going to put this to the side and work on our filling. Okay, so now it's time to make the filling for our cheesecake. We have 4 blocks or 32 ounces of cream cheese, 4 room temperature eggs beaten together, 1 cup of sugar, 2/3 of a cup of sour cream, 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla extract, and just a pinch of salt. So we're going to get started by mixing together our cream cheese. And make sure you have something to scrape the sides of your mix bowl with, because you need to do that while making this cheesecake. So after it's been up a little, we're going to turn it off, lower our bowl, and scrape this cream cheese off. And once we have it how we like it, we're going to raise it back up, turn it back on. And while that's mixing, we're going to slowly pour in our sugar. And let it mix. You want to mix it till you don't see any lumps in it. And once it gets to that point, we're going to add in our sour cream. We'll turn that down, lower that. Get that in there. I'm going to pick it up and keep going. And after the sour cream is mixed in, we're going to slowly pour in our vanilla. And now a pinch of salt. So we're going to drop it, scrape it down one more time before we put in our eggs. Now we're going to raise it. and very slowly pour in our eggs. You don't want to overmix it here. That's how you ended up what I had last time. So we're gonna slowly, just barely turn it on, and very slowly pour in the eggs until they're incorporated. Pour in the last of our eggs. Stop it, drop it, scrape down the sides one more time, pick it back up, and then slowly stir just to get the rest of it mixed in. And once you have it just mixed together, turn it off, drop it, and take it out. So now that we have our filling and our crust ready, I'm going to ladle it in. I like to ladle it in, it just gives me a little bit more control over it. So we're going to ladle all of this in here, make sure it looks good, and then we'll be ready to put it in the oven. So there we go, it's in there. What I like to do to make it even is just kind of give it a few pats, shake it around just a bit, and then we're going to put it on a baking sheet and stick it in a 325-degree oven for around 60 to 70 minutes. I'm going to do mine for 60. If it needs to go longer, I'll put it in for longer. And now we wait. Okay, so here's attempt number 2 at cheesecake. Still doesn't look perfect, but it looks a lot better than the last one does. So I want to move this to the top of the oven to let it cool for 10 minutes, and then after that we're going to slice the knife around the crust to make sure it doesn't stick. So on the oven it goes. Okay, so after letting it rest for 10 minutes, we're going to get a little knife. We're going to run it around the outer rim just to make sure that our graham cracker crust isn't sticking. And now that you have it cut, make sure that it's not sticking. We're going to let it rest until it reaches room temperature. And then after that, we're going to put it in our fridge for at least 6 hours. So I'm going to let it rest here, and I'll put it in the fridge when it's ready. Okay, so here's our cheesecake. It's been in the fridge for about 6 hours now, and it's ready to be taken out of the pan and eaten. So I'm going to get a plate, I'm going to take the pan off, and we're going to get a slice out of here. So here we go. Pan's coming off. Boom! Didn't fall apart. We're good. The crust is still on there. We're still good. So I want to cut just a little piece here. And what's a good angle? Right there, you think? We'll see. Boom! Hey, that doesn't look too bad. Put it on the plate there. It doesn't taste bad either. So as I said earlier, this is my second attempt. My first attempt is right here. It doesn't look too good. And I'll be honest, I don't think this one looks too good either, but I'm not a baker. And I want to show you that it's okay if you do mess up. And that's the whole thing with food. I have never made cheesecake before today. This is my first and second attempt at cheesecake. You can already see I learned my lesson with the first one. I learned what to do and what not to do. And although this one isn't perfect, it's gonna get there. And the same thing goes for y'all. Don't be discouraged because your food doesn't always turn out how you think it will. Enjoy your food how you make it. That's what I'm getting at here. Don't be discouraged, you'll get there. It'll just take some time. I'm still learning that. So, this is my cheesecake. I guess I should taste it, huh? There we go. Got a fancy little fork. Get into it. Man, that's really good. I shouldn't have made this. This was a mistake. It's really good. So yeah, I hope that you make this along with me. Tristan, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you make this. Let me know how it goes. Like I said, if you have anything else that you want me to make, leave it in the comments down below, and I will 100% make it. I enjoy making new things. Like I said, this was my first time to make cheesecake, so I think it turned out good. I'm proud of myself. I got up and I did it, and yeah, so I want to get some cool shots of this for the intro. So we'll get going here. If you enjoyed this video, give me a like. If you saw stuff that you liked or didn't like, leave it in the comments down below. Sid, Caroline, and Brittany, thank you for the support today. I really enjoyed it. I hope that y'all are doing great. I hope that all of my friends and family are doing good. Yeah, my name is Jacob Kelling, and I hope that you have a blessed day. If you enjoyed the music for today's video, go ahead and follow my friends Bend a String and Frosh Tunes on Instagram. Cole and Ryan make really great music, so I hope y'all enjoy it.